Hi, my name is Ellen Buckland and I am a professor of Master and Bachelor programs at IE's School of Human Sciences and Technology. Today, I'm going to tell you about my experience of co-teaching the third-year students of the Bachelor in Communication and Digital Media, along with my esteemed colleague, Pablo Esteves. Our Innovation Lab course is called Creativity Tools. It applies IE's liquid learning model principles in its classes, which provides students with a collaborative, active, personalized, and applied learning experience. And this is how we do it. Firstly, in designing my classes, I always focus on empathy as a backbone for activities and learning arcs. I view it as very important that as faculty, we reflect on the individual realities of students when creating our courses. This helps to make our content more personalized, more relevant, and valuable long-term. A few examples of our topical activities right now include practicing how to deliver and receive feedback in remote or hybrid teams. Hybrid happens when some classmates are connected remotely and others are in the physical classroom. Understanding how to apply empathy in design thinking interviews, and exploring shifting communication strategies in COVID times. Above all, my goal as a creativity professor is to help the students think critically about both themselves and the world around them, learn to thrive in ambiguity, and realize that creativity will drive them to be more innovative professionals in their future careers. One of the modules which sets out to achieve this goal is Creative Confidence, in which we tackle topics of self-awareness, empathy, visual thinking, comfort zones, and failure. Through a series of logbook assignments, the students are asked to self-reflect and take a deep look at their own communication styles. Some challenges require them to interview others using empathetic dialogue skills built in class, whilst others focus more on visual thinking and seeing the world through fresh eyes. One task that really pushes students to step out of their comfort zone is that of prototyping and freedom to fail, in which they are challenged to try something several times and build on their attempt each time. Some students choose to draw or paint, others juggle, bake, dance, sing, or even take up weightlifting at the gym. So I will now hand over to some incredible students from this 2020 edition who would like to share some of their own personal takeaways from the learning experience.
So the biggest takeaway from this course for me was to accept that failure is part of our lives and in fact is part of success.
So for me, the key takeaway from this class was stepping outside of my comfort zone and entering into more of a learning and growth phase and understanding what my strengths and weaknesses are as a student.
My biggest takeaway from this course is learning how to improvise. I feel that sometimes I try to control every detail in life, and when something doesn't go my way, I don't know what to do. So I have to take these challenges that life gives me, improvise, move on, and learn from them.
My biggest takeaway was learning how to use empathy, because I believe it is at the core of any work environment and any business, as it is essential to connect and understand people in order to build long-lasting relationships.
My biggest outcome for this course was realizing that the final result of things is not always the most important aspect, but rather the process that we go through and being able to apply creativity, empathy, and improvisation into that process.
The biggest takeaway from this class was applying visual thinking to problem solving. I learned how to actually put my problems into a drawing or a scheme and begin from there in order to know whether I wanted to erase something, begin something new, or just add something to the current situation.
So my biggest takeaway from this course has been being more aware of myself, as being more confident in what I create, and on the other hand, it helped me a lot in embracing failure.
My main takeaway from this course is saying yes and instead of saying yes but, because it opens way more doors to new opportunities and also people.
The students really thrive in the practical format of these classes, and I believe that a big part of that is down to effective communication, focus on well-being, and developing empathy in the faculty-student relationship. The liquid learning model certainly allows for a very active and personalized experience when approached in this way.